Okay, so let's have a look at some of the exam questions on pollution and pollution indicators. So I'm just going to show you how I would approach these different questions to see if they match up with how you've answered them. So complete the sentence. So complete is the easiest demand in your science paper. And it's always 1 mark, and you have to put a cross in the relative, by the side of the relative answer that you want to give. To indicate species for air pollution in the environment are, now if you are struggling, try to do it through elimination. So if you're going to do it through elimination, I would say bloodworms, sludgeworms, stoneflies. Well, I know they are water pollution indicators, which leaves lichen across in B. So the answer is lichen. The black spot fungus, another example of air pollution. Explain how scientists use black spot fungus to estimate the level of air pollution in an area. So, a scientist would take a sample of black spot fungus, the more black spot fungus, the less air pollution or sulfur dioxide. But it asks you about air pollution, so repeat it back to them in air pollution. Scientists would take a sample of black spot fungus, would get me 1 mark, and the more black spot fungus, the less air pollution, would get me my 2nd mark. Mark number 2. You haven't been able to see that, they only realised that shot, so there you have the answer. Okay. Increase in human population causes changes in nitrate levels in streams and rivers. Suggest how this increase in human population can lead to a change in the level of nitrates in streams and rivers. So we are going to have an increase in nitrate levels in streams and rivers because more fertilizers are used which could run off into them or into streams and rivers. Let's read it back. An increase in nitrate levels, 1 mark, in streams and rivers because more fertilizers are used which could run off into streams and rivers. So more fertilizers are used and they're going to run off into the streams and rivers. Okay, so hope you did okay on those answers and picked up the right marks, but if you didn't, I hope you've realised where the marks are awarded for those different answers. Thank you for listening. Move on to the next podcast.